Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Hello and welcome to University Softball Stadium here on the campus of beautiful St. Leo campus. Tim Simpson alongside with you for the series finale here, the regular season for St. Leo University, as they will be taking on the University of Tampa. Tampa coming in with a record of 30-10 overall, 20-7 in the SSC. Lions are a game behind them in SSC standings at 30-14 overall, 19-8 in Sunshine State Conference play. Pivotal 3 games coming up here, actually for both teams, with both teams actually with a chance for an SSC title on the line, with everyone kind of scoreboard watching Florida Tech, as they are currently the front runners of the SSC at the moment, beating Eckerd in game 1 as they're tied at 0-0 at the bottom of the 5th in game 2. A little bit of a change up here from what was originally scheduled, being the doubleheader being today at 6 and 8 p.m. with a single game at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Before the game, we will honor our 6 seniors that will be graduating at the end of the year, in Sierra McCoy, Ashley Morris, Bailey Burke, Alyssa Wash, Cheyenne Du Bois, and of course Aria Mounts, before the third and final game of the series and the festivities there. We're going to take a look at the batting order real quickly here for Tampa. First off, leading off is going to be the stellar right fielder freshman Lexi Chevalier. In the 2 spot is the second baseman Christina Clauberg. Batting third is the center fielder Corinne Miner. Batting cleanup Sam Worrell, the third baseman. Batting fifth is going to be the catcher Maddie Farrell. Batting 6th and playing first base is sophomore Mealy Jensen. Pitching and batting 7th will be the senior Michaela Dooley. In the DP spot, batting 8th will be the sophomore Bailey Phillips, and rounding out the order would be the shortstop Stephanie Ballmer. Flex will be Lauren Reyes, playing left field, the junior. And for the Lions, this is their batting order. Leading off, playing left field, will be Cheyenne Du Bois. Batting second, playing short, will be Casey Kelly. Batting third and playing right field will be Sarah Pauscher. And the cleanup spot is the first baseman, Kendall Crean. Amanda James getting the start at DP. Batting fifth, Ashley Morris. Reliable third baseman. Batting sixth, Emily Peon getting the spot here in the 7 spot, the second baseman. Deanna Falsiglia will be behind home plate. Should be batting 8th. And the senior Bailey Burke will be out in center field with Aria Mounts in the circle here for the Lions. Tyrone Miller, you be your home plate umpire here for game 1. Kevin Jack, home plate umpire for game 2, your officiating crew for this series. As we're going to take a break, as it looks like they're getting set for starters. The national anthem on the field. First pitch coming your way shortly. You're watching St. Leo softball here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.
Being the first in my family to go to college, it feels empowering.
College is not a 4-year plan. With a degree, you're able to set yourself up for the next 40 years of your life.
My coaches made sure that the student comes first, because not everyone's going to become a professional athlete.
They know what it means to be successful off the court. Academics is the most important factor. The athletic scholarship has opened so many doors to me.
I'm excited to see what my future holds.
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I used my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it. Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day. These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any two of Domino's new bread twists or medium two-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
From court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Every 6 seconds, a Domino's pizza lover's dreams are dashed by one Sally Soul Smasher in the group who wants a salad instead. Eat a pizza once in a while!
Luckily, we love pizza so much, we're introducing salads to our menu.
So nobody can veto pizza night. So tell those lettuce lovers, listen up! There's no reason to ruin pizza night now.
Order a medium two-topping pizza and a delicious Domino's salad for only $5.99 each.
Pizza's good!
Changed from Domino's Pizza to Domino's because we're more than pizza. Try our specialty chicken, pastas, sandwiches, or stuffed cheesy bread. Choose any two, including medium two-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each.
Domino's has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza. We gave Brad a day with the Noid. You're welcome. And we gave Rajesh a nightlight. Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours. And carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99. Now, every day.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me.
You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
Back here at University Softball Stadium, here for this Sunshine State Conference 3-game series between the University of Tampa Spartans and North St. Leo University Lions. Tim Simpson alongside with you. Aria Mounts finishing up her warm-up pitches. Senior from Bradenton, Florida, is coming in with a 12-6 record, 1.63 ERA, another stellar year for her after she really put on a special run in her junior season, helping the Lions get all the way to the College World Series, finishing as national semifinalists. She'll have a tough task here with Tampa's leadoff hitter, just the freshman, batting .287 on the year, 33 hits at 115 at-bats, 16 runs scored, 7 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, and 10 RBI in the year. I think the freshman is going to have to work on play discipline a little bit, though. 17 strikeouts and just the 2 walks for the right fielder. Chevalier coming from Valrico, Florida, choosing the University of Tampa to continue her softball career here collegiately. First pitch, chopped at foul, coming at 6:04. The Lions under head coach Aaron Kimber, even 7-7 versus the Spartans. One missing upstairs, so now 1-1. Tampa has had the Lions number over the last 2 seasons. So they beat him 5 out of 6 times. Here's the 1-1 for Mounts. Chop foul into the dugout that time. Everything's okay over there. Sun peeking behind the clouds, so I'll be sitting here in about an hour and change. We got 2 night games here with the pending weather coming tomorrow. Expected a lot of rain, obviously that's why they changed the doubleheader to today rather than tomorrow. The 1-2. Fly ball, foul territory. Du Bois coming over. Can she make the play? And she does, just off the screen, covered up by that third base dugout, and there's one gone. Du Bois, the left fielder, making the long run from her position out in left, making the catch in foul territory. And the freshman standout is retired. Bring up the second baseman, Christina Clawberg, senior in her senior season, batting .263, 26 hits on 99 at-bats, 15 runs scored, 6 doubles and 10 RBI. First pitch to the senior is a strike. Bounce getting the sign from the dugout of what pitch call is going to be. Final series here in the regular season. Both of these teams count now 1-1 as Aria taps her chest saying, my bad, missed my spot. That's turned on a little early on the off-speed pitch. She sends it foul. As I mentioned, this is a huge final weekend here. Is St. Leo, Tampa, and Florida Tech all battling out here for Sunshine State Conference Championship in 2019. Chopper to Casey Kelly at short. Scoops fires the first, and there's two gone. Casey Kelly, the All Sunshine State Conference first team last year. Player of the year her freshman year in the SSC. Makes a nice play at short. She started the year at second when Kaylee's Hooks, the freshman, coming over at short. Made a little change in the infield. Mounts gets that one across. Now 0-1. The Lions are hoping if they can take 2 out of 3 from Tampa and have Florida Tech drop one game versus Eckerd, which they already won the first game. Eckerd only has 2 more chances to help out the Lions. Then they can come away with the Sunshine State Conference Championship, first one since 2017, where they went back-to-back, 2016 and 2017. Mounts has Minor in here in an 0-2 hole, just missing on the outside. Ari still looking for her first punch out of the game. She got 74 strikeouts this year. Speaking of strikeouts, Michaela Dooley. It's Mounts and her going head-to-head here. She had over 200 strikeouts on the year. A few more innings pitched. Getting set here for the 1-2. That one missing a little low that time, so we'll be even at 2-2 now. Minor coming in with a .271 batting average, 14 runs scored, 7 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. Leader in the team with those 2 triples. Just misses off the outside edge. Fans in the first base dugout wanted that strike 3 call and said it's going to be a full count. Foul pop out to the left fielder, Du Bois, grounded out to Kelly. See what Minor's fate is here. Sends this ball right to Pauscher out in right field. So 1-2-3 inning here for the Lions. Good start for them. They look to get their bats going with Du Bois, Kelly, and Pauscher getting set. You're watching St. Leo softball here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents, get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
So the Lions put together a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first. We'll have to get the offense going now here with the senior left fielder, Cheyenne Du Bois. She's had quite the senior season, batting .356 on the year, 48 hits on 135 at-bats, 34 runs, a team high 11 doubles. She has 1 triple and 23 RBIs, but the biggest spot where she really hurts teams is when she's on base. 28 stolen bases this year. She's 28 for 32, so she doesn't get thrown out very often. So right fielder had to fix a gate over there that was left open. And here's the senior, Michaela Dooley. I think the confidence is pretty ready for her to get on out. First pitch swinging is Du Bois. Fly ball. And just like that, there's quickly one gone. Dooley, this could be her 29th start. 24-6 record, a 1.04 ERA. She's gone the distance, 24 games, over 200 innings logged. As I mentioned, over 200 strikeouts as well. She really doesn't walk a lot of people either. Only 13 walks on the year. Pretty incredible numbers right there. Kelly first pitch swing, and she's late on the fastball. Is 0-1 here to the junior, KK. Leads the team in batting average, .385. This one heading over onto the concourse to our left. Kelly with 10 doubles, 2 triples, 15 RBI. I think the big spot where she's gotten a lot better is actually she goes down swinging right there. I was going to say is her plate discipline. That's just her 6th strikeout all year. She got 20 walks to go along with that.
Right fielder, number 14, Sarah.
So here comes Sarah Pauscher, junior right fielder who just made the last out of that top of the first. Batting .311 here on the year. Pauscher's a pretty unique player. She stares at a first pitch strike. She's power and speed. 5 doubles, 5 triples, and 3 home runs. 25 RBIs on the year for Pauscher. She swings as Lions really trying to attack Michaela Dooley here, and one of the first 2 batters hasn't been a great start, especially here with Pauscher in an 0-2 hole. Pauscher second on the team in RBIs with 25 on the year. I mentioned the 5 triples. She also has 10 stolen bases. She's 10 of 12 on the base pass. As that was the first ball recorded here for Michaela Dooley as Boys' first pitch swinging. Kelly went down in 3 pitches. Hard hit ball towards the dugout. Michaela Dooley already with 1 strikeout. That one's in the dirt. Pauscher not fooled in that one. Pauscher just batting .237 here with 2 outs. This has popped up. Miner calling everyone off, and she will come in to make the catch. So both teams go 1-2-3 is, early on, we're going to have a little bit of a pitcher's duel here defensively. Head to the top of the second. 4-5-6 coming up here for Tampa.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. but it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Special thanks to Tim Simpson, our version of the opener, if you will, for this important conference series. Victor Anderson welcoming you back to University Softball Stadium. We go to the top of the second inning. Spartans and Lions scoreless. Hardy order coming up for Tampa. Sam Worrell, Maddie Farrell, and Emily Jansen. Very important series for these two teams, still with a chance to win at least a share of the conference title, and depending on what happens with Florida Tech, they're currently scoreless with Eckerd in the 6th. Could win the championship outright and the automatic bid, as we have timeout called as they need to close the fence just beyond left field. Tyrell Miller behind the plate, making sure that that fence is closed so everybody is safe and ready to go. Two of the hottest teams in the conference meeting in this final series of the season. Tampa had a school record 19-game winning streak snapped in their series last weekend versus Palm Beach Atlantic. Salvaged the third game of the series to win the set to set themselves up for a chance to win the title. We'll talk about that throughout our doubleheader this evening. That misses low and inside to Orel, 2-0. 241 in her senior year, transferred in from USF, 4 home runs, 23 runs driven in, both leading the Spartans. Aria mounts with a quiet top half of the first. Worrell swings at her eyes, ball, easy play outside of first. And that's out number 1. Nice catch by Kendall Crean, calling off Emily Pilon, who's been anchoring over at second base the last 2.5 weeks. So here comes Maddie Farrell, the junior. Leads the Spartans hitting .309, 2 home runs, 22 driven in. Between Worrell and Farrell, they have 6 up to 10 Tampa home runs this season. Takes the first pitch from Mounts for strike 1. Again, we'll keep you updated on that second game of that doubleheader between Eckerd and Florida Tech. Florida Tech won the first game 1-0. Catches on the outside part of play for strike 2. Much to the dismay of Coach Leslie Cantor. Picked up her 650th win during that series versus Palm Beach Atlantic last weekend. Tampa 30-10 overall, tied with right now half game behind Florida Tech in the standings with a 20-7 league mark as Farrell gets in front of that one, fouls it behind the stands. Tampa and St. Leo both had the head-to-head over Florida Tech. Should there be any sort of tiebreakers between those two schools, the Lions and the Spartans had the edge, which makes this series even more important. Yeah, we will highlight the many scenarios as this particular broadcast progresses. That misses down low at the feet of the junior, counting 1-2. Tampa needed a series probably a lot more than St. Leo. They're 8th in the Raiders regional rankings. You resume with the side champ getting an auto bid, meaning the 8th spot. Tampa has to be at least 7 to be secure. A wicked breaking ball by Mounts. Gets out Matty Farrell. 2 down here at the top of the second. So 2 down. And I'll bring up Jansen to the plate. Jansen hitting .269. Comes in with 11 runs driven in. Now it's looking strong after that first strikeout. Sends it up high, ball 1. Two down, top of the second. Spartans and Lions scoreless. Game 1 of this doubleheader. Mother Nature forced our doubleheader to take place today instead of tomorrow. That catches on the corner for strike 1. They'll still play as scheduled Friday night at 7 p.m. And again, depending on what happens tonight and with Florida Tech, that game tomorrow could be a de facto championship game for one, if not both of these programs. 1-1. Gives a good time on a breaking ball, but he'll throw it over the Spartan bullpen beyond left field. As DJ Falsiglia checks over the ball given by Tyrell Miller behind home plate. Kevin Jack, his partner in crime, behind first base this evening. Count 1-2, 2 down, top 2. Mouse gets the call on the sun on the left wristband. Ryan's back, rocks the home. Little flare to second, just in front of the glove of P-line. And Emily Jansen with the first base hit of the evening. She has got a muscle to send that one in front of P-line in shallow right field. So the Spartans inning continues. And McKaylee Dooley will come to the plate. See if she can help herself in this situation. Runner on and 2 down. Gets in for a strike. Just before we went on the air today, the NFC announced their Shut Sports Player and Pitcher of the Year honors, and Dooley, one of 2 members of the Sunshine State Conference on that finalist list, the other one beating Rollins' sensational outfielder Jordan Davis, who's leading the league in hitting still over 500 as we go to the final week of the regular season. Count 1-1 to Dooley. Only hitting .179, but has shown some pop in that bat throughout her time in Tampa. Mounts winds, delivers, weak grounder over to Morris at third. Easy toss to Crean, and that will end the Tampa half of the second. So the 2-out hit does no damage to Mounts. No runs on 1 hit, 1 left. Inning and a half of the books. No score here at St. Leo.
In 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me. You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
Welcome back to University Softball Stadium. Victor Anderson, glad as you're with us. We go on to the bottom of the second inning. St. Leo will have their heart of the order coming up. Kendall Cream, Amanda James, and Ashley Morris. Up high to Cream, ball one. Update from Melbourne. They are scoreless between Florida Tech and Eckerd as they go into the bottom of the seventh inning. And it's significant for St. Leo because if Florida Tech wins this game, they cannot get the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. Unless they got a Florida Tech loss tomorrow and they somehow swept Tampa. The outright championship chances will go out the window. Cream fouls that one back, count is 1-2. Again, we mentioned Tampa comes into the day tied with Florida Tech at 20-7. Florida Tech a half game ahead because of their 1-0 win earlier today versus the Tritons. Again, they're scoreless, bottom 7 in Melbourne. Cream fouls that one back again, makes the count still 1-2. Kendall hitting .279, finishing off a tremendous rookie year. 6 home runs and 34 RBIs. Bulk of those coming in conference play. Breaking ball, this is inside by Dooley, count even 2-2. Crean locking in, so is Dooley. She delivers a 2-2. Crean smashes one over the Tampa dugout off the bullpen fence and foul ground. Another 2-2 coming, and down goes Crean on strikes. 2 strikeouts in the afternoon/evening for Dooley. And you're seeing why she will likely be named Conference Pitcher of the Year. She's already been named Pitcher of the Week on 5 separate occasions. And it's been named Pitcher of the Week 12 times, tied for the most in program history. This is high, ball 1. Not good news if you are hoping Eckerd could help your cause. Florida Tech just got a walk-off, won that game 1-0. As James swings and falls behind 1-2. So now, here is the scenario. If you're a St. Leo, your situation is you have to sweep Tampa and need Florida Tech to lose tomorrow to win the outright championship. You cannot, you get the automatic bid. You can't win the title outright. If you're Tampa, your only chances to get the automatic bid is if you sweep, you have to at least win the series and get at least one loss from Florida Tech. This is outside, 2-2. Panthers, 5th-ranked team in the nation. Second in the regional polls that came out on Wednesday. West Florida, despite losing their 2 games against Huntsville, remained number 1, although they split a doubleheader with Florida Southern earlier today in Tallahassee. This is low, count is full, 3-2. Something that we've rarely seen from the Spartans senior. A 3-ball count. In the air, left center field, tracking back, and that's going to go off the base of the wall. And Amanda James rounds back, and she would have been tagged down, but the ball pops out of the glove of the second baseman, Christina Clawberg. So James was very fortunate. Otherwise, she would have been the second out. James was rounding second, took 2 steps off going towards third, didn't anticipate the great relay throw from Corin Minor, who, by the way, is a tremendous pitcher in her own right. So AJ gets lucky and will stay put at second with her 3rd double on the year. Morris swings to the first pitch inside. I will go towards the concession stands over to our left. So with Florida Tech winning the doubleheader today, Florida Tech needs to win tomorrow and a Tampa loss in any point during this series, and the Panthers are the outright champions. Tampa, for them to get the automatic bid, they need to either sweep St. Leo or win 2 games in this series and have Florida Tech lose to Eckerd tomorrow. You got all that? There'll be a pop quiz on this later on in game 2. Misses outside the Morris. Count is even 1-1. Morris hitting .336, 18 RBIs in her second and final year with the green and gold. Hops one up to short. Routine play for Stephanie Ballmer, 2 away.
Now batting number 13, Emily Pila.
So 2 down. Now comes the freshman Emily Peline. Emily hitting .275, no home runs, 6 driven in. Peline first pitch swung on, fouls it over to our right. Two down, bottom 2. Amanda James fortunate to be standing at second after a double, and she almost got picked off. And the ball got away from Christina Clawberg. Peline with a healthy cut, catches nothing, 0-2. Dooley already with 2 strikeouts this afternoon, looking to make it a third and keep us scoreless after 2. Instead, she'll get a weak pop-up and foul ground, ranging over to her left. Right in front of the dugout entrance was Sam Roel to end the inning. So the Lions get a 1-out double and can't bring her home. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left to complete. Still scoreless on stleolions.com.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Victor Anderson welcoming you back to University Softball Stadium on a beautiful April evening on the campus of St. Leo. Top of the 3rd inning, Spartans and Lions, as we expected, remain scoreless. Meanwhile, 4:36 left to go in the 4th quarter. St. Leo's men's lacrosse team trying to pull off the upset. They're leading Lynn 8-7. You can watch that game on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. Of course, Tampa's men's lacrosse team, they're in action versus Rollins. We'll try to give you an update when we have our opportunity to do so. 8-9-1 coming up for Tampa. Bailey Phillips, Stephanie Ballmer, and then the top of the order, Alexi Chevalier. Taking on Aria Mounts, who's surrendered 1 hit, no walks, and 1 strikeout through her first 2 innings of work. South Region and slim now conference championship implications in the balance in this series, thanks to Florida Tech's doubleheader sweep this afternoon. Well, a little knuckleball. Mouse had it, lost it. She was going to first, forgot the ball. And Phillips reaches to start the 3rd. Mouse was right there. Ball took a wicked hop off the bat of Phillips. Mouse charged at it, was going over to first, was going to toss it over, and then she realized she forgot the ball. So Phillips reaches on the fielding error. It'll be Mackenzie Allen, pinch running at first for Phillips. So Allen running now at first. So bring up the shortstop, Stephanie Ballmer. Ballmer hitting .282, 12 runs driven in for the freshman out of Tampa. Ballmer shows bunt, takes high ball one, and quick throw behind the plate by DJ Falsiglia. Gotta be careful with that strong arm DJ has behind the plate. Ballmer 4 sacrifices on this season. Pops up the bunt, and Falsiglia dives, makes the catch behind home plate. Stellar play by DJ behind the plate, catching that nice bunt. So top of the order, Lexi Chevalier fouled out to Cheyenne Du Bois and left to start our contest this afternoon/evening. Mouse breaks it in for strike one. One down in the third. Mackenzie Allen pitch running at first, after Bailey Phillips reached on a fielding error by Aria Mounts. Bounces past Morris, foul, and past Coach Leslie Cantor outside of third. Coach Cantor, the second longest tenured head coach in this conference, behind the legendary Chris Bellato at Florida Southern. Coach Cantor in her 25th year at the head of this Tampa program. Longtime assistant Denise Ribeiro, herself in her 22nd year, and outside her usual position on the first base box. 0-2 away, 1-2. Tampa looking to make it back to the NCAAs for the first time since winning a share of the conference title with Barry back in 2015. Already surpassed their win total from a year ago. 1-2, ground ball, gets past Pilon in the right center field, and the Spartans are in business with 2 on and 1 down after a nice single by the freshman right fielder. So Clauber comes up 2 on, 1 down. Siglia, you see, giving the signals to her infield before she steps back behind home plate. Clauber 0 for 1, bounced out to Casey Kelly at short, back in the first. Now's first pitch, smashes one to left, going back. Oh, Du Bois off the screen, and that ball is gone. What a time for Christina Clauber to hit her first home run of her senior year, and Tampa takes a 3-0 lead. You saw Leslie Cantor give the motion to Clauber to try and be aggressive and get that battle level up. She got the pitch she wanted to do it with from Mounts and hits it off the top of the screen and left to give the Spartans a 3-0 edge. The way Michaela Dooley has been pitching these last four or 5 weeks, 3 runs may be all she needs. Up comes Corinne Miner. Miner, first pitch swung on in front of center field and in front of Bailey Burke. And Corinne Miner continues to hit parade in this 3rd inning for Tampa. A single, a home run, and now a single for Corinne Miner. Will warrant a visit by DJ Falsiglia and St. Leo head coach Aaron Kinberger. I think Coach Cantor understands the importance of this series. We mentioned Tampa coming in 8th ranked in the regional poll that came out on Wednesday. So the general consensus was that Tampa had to win the series or at least get the automatic bid to feel secure going into Selection Monday, which will be taking place on next Monday. St. Leo 5th in the regional rankings. However, that was highlighted on popular softball podcast In the Circle. Tampa has to win this. Whoever wins this series can feel pretty secure going into the selection show. However, if you're Tampa, you would like to get that automatic bid and make things a moot point. Again, Tampa, if they finish tied with Florida Tech in the head-to-head, Florida Tech will lose the tiebreaker, and then Tampa gets the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament, which is ironically enough how Tampa got the bid to their last NCAA appearance in 2015 when they tied with Barry and got the automatic ticket because they won the head-to-head matchup with the Buccaneers. But still plenty of softball to play within the next 36 hours. Now the power part of the order comes up. Sam Worrell popped up to Crean to lead off the second. High and away, ball 1. Sam spent the first few years playing for Coach Ken Erickson at USF. Misses outside, ball 2. We don't see any action right now in the St. Leo bullpen, but understanding that this is a doubleheader, Coach Kimberger would not be afraid to pull mounts and go into her bullpen early. 2-0 to Worrell, fouls that one off the top of the screen behind home plate. Three 0 Tampa in the third. A 3-1 shot in the left by Christina Clawberg, her first of the year. And in a series of this magnitude, a prime time to do it. Worrell in front of the 2-1. Morris outside of the third base box makes the play. 2 down to Spartan third. And I'll bring up the catcher, Maddie Farrell.
Number 54, Maddie Farrell.
So 2 down for Farrell. Struck out back in the second. Again, the tenor of this inning was really started on that air by Mounts. As Farrell can't catch up to that hard breaking ball from Mounts. Phillips reached on the air. Then Ballmer popped up upon a great play by Falsiglia behind the play. And after a single, Clawberg with the 3-1 blow. Couldn't keep that one fair as Coach Cantor and Ashley Morris outside the third. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down in the third. Tampa with 3-0 edge. This is up high for ball one. Tampa trying to add more runs for support for Dooley. When she goes back to the circle in the third, and Farrell will do just that over the scoreboard and gone. Farrell with her third home run of the year, and it's 5-0 Tampa. The long ball, which has not been that much of an issue for Lion pitching, particularly with Mounts. Pops up in the worst time. 2 home runs in this inning, a 3-run shot by Clawberg, and now a 2-run blow by Maddie Farrell makes it 5-0. And here comes Emily Jansen. High, ball one. Jansen, the 8th Spartan to hit in this third inning. And she smashes one. That's going to go all the way to left center. That's going to go towards the 208 side. Jansen slides into second with a 2-out double. Tampa making strong, loud contact against Mounts, particularly their second time through the order. And now, Kaylee Dooley will look to help herself as she matches the number of Spartans that have hit in this inning. That will be 9. Dooley stake to the 5-0 lead. Would love to make it 6. Inside ball one. Misses on the outside corner, 2-0. Oh. That count is even 1-1. My apologies. This is up 2 balls and a strike. Five runs across for Tampa, batting around here in this third inning. Dooley, the 9th Spartan at the dish. Up 2-1 on Mounts. Mounts deals. Belt high for a strike, evens up the count 2-2. Breaking ball popped up. Morris makes the catch and mercifully ends the top of the third for Tampa. But Tampa sends 9 to the plate. 5 come home, all off the home run. Going to the bottom of the third. Lions down 5-0 on stleolions.com.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub. With exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours. The home of Division II college sports.
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any 2 of Domino's new bread twists or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Back to the bottom of the third, a big mountain to climb for Erin Kinberger and her Lions. Down 5-0. Top third of the order coming up. Falsiglia, Haley Berg, and then the top of the order, and Cheyenne DuBois. Ends across with an upset over 15 Franklin, 9-7. And they will advance to the conference title game on Sunday, where they could possibly take on Tampa. Tampa on the road and win a part to take on Rollins in the other men's lacrosse semifinal. That's it for a strike, and McKaylee Dooley doing what she does best, getting ahead of hitters. She's ahead of Falsiglio 0-2. DJ hitting .224, 1 home run, 9 runs driven in. This is on the outside, ball 1. Tampa with a 5 spot in the top of the third. Falsiglio, we pop up right over, leaning and stretching as Jansen makes the catch, 1 down. So one away, up comes one of the 6 St. Leo seniors to the plate in the form of Bailey Burke. Burke hitting .267. He's got a lot of time in center field in these last 5 weeks. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Dooley has been superb in the circle this year. Comes into the series leading the conference in wins, ERA, strikeouts. She's second in innings pitched. And has been amazingly efficient in returns of her control. Only 13 walks for her the entire season, as Burke fouls on one off to make the count 1 and count the count still 0-2. One out in the third. Spartans with a comfortable 5-0 lead. Berg, a little tapper, could be trouble, but diving in and hanging on is Reyes. A lovely piece of fielding by the junior Lauren Reyes in foul ground, 2 away. Reyes had to first make sure that ball was going to be foul, and then had to deal on the corner of her left eye for a bomber coming in. Reyes stretches out and makes a lovely catch, gets some Pasco County clay on the front of her jersey in the process. Top of the order, Cheyenne DuBois takes ball 1. Two away, bottom 3. Spartans up 5-0. DuBois, center field, easy play for Minor. And another 1-2-3 inning for McKaylee Dooley. We're through 3 at St. Leo. All Spartans up 5-0 on stleolions.com.
Domino's has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza.
We gave Brad a date with the Noid.
You're welcome.
And we gave Rajesh a nightlight.
Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours. And carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99. Now, every day.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
You take a look at Denise Rubio, longtime partner in crime of Coach Cantor, hoping her Spartans can duplicate what they did in the top of the third inning. We put a 5 spot on Aria Mounts. Victor Anderson back here with you at University Softball Stadium. 8-9-1 coming up in the fourth like they were in the third. Phillips, Balmer, and Chevalier. And remember, Phillips was the one that reached on base, had a bit of a knuckleball, went back to Mounts, grabbed it, presumed she had the ball in the glove to toss it to Crean at first, except she forgot the ball. And that started that 5-run third inning. This inning starts with a screamer back to Morris, one away. Ashley Morris has been very busy over in that hot corner this afternoon/evening. As we approach 7 o'clock on this Thursday evening. It feels like a Friday, but it is a Thursday. Malmer tried to bunt Phillips over, but a great play by Falsiglia to catch the ball that went over her head and behind home plate. Nothing at 1 for Mounts. Walks right, resets, and sends it in. Off the top of the bat, right in front of Chevalier. Count now 0-2. And those of you just joining us, Florida Tech won both games of their doubleheader 1-0 over Eckerd, which means that the score holds up. St. Leo will have no chance, no opportunity, will be eliminated from winning any part of the conference title. And Tampa will reduce their magic number to get the automatic bid to 2. Ground ball quickly tails to the left of the third baseline, to the right of Morris. Foul. Count stays 1-2. Tampa 20-7 in the conference, as again the left field fence opens up and Cheyenne Du Bois has to close it up before we go back and play. Good eye over at first base by Kevin Jack. Tyrone Miller behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Count 1-2. Mounts looks over on the first base side. We'll get the sign from Coach Kinberger. Will look on the left first pad to get the signals. Rise ball and nice swing by Balmer to just get a piece off the middle of the bat. So Tampa program just 3 years ago had 18 wins, went to 29-12 in 2017, finished second to St. Leo in a race that came down to the final weekend of the season, and Balmer goes down swinging. 2 strikeouts for Aria Mounts.
Now batting number 13, Lexi Chevalier.
Chevalier will come up. And last year, Tampa 28-16. Finished third in the conference. And again, fighting for their postseason lives this weekend. That misses inside ball one. Chevalier 1 for 2. She singled and scored on a 3-run home run by Clawberg in the third. Also fouled out to Du Bois and left. Liner right over to Morris, who was in perfect position to make another catch. And Aria Mounts, that's what you want to see. You give up a crooked number in one inning, get 1, 2, 3 in the top of the next inning. Lions trying to solve the puzzle. McKaylee Dooley. We'll see if they can do so after this.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us.
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I used my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it. Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
On to the bottom of the fourth. And Casey Kelly will look to ignite this St. Leo lineup, followed by Sarah Palsher and Kendall Crean. Kelly, first pitch, ground ball, easy play for Clawberg. 1 pitch and 1 down for Dooley. Dooley has advertised tonight's pitch 3 in the third. Gave up that one out double to Amanda James in the second. Only 1 strikeout. Only 2 strikeouts, but she has been her usual dominant self in the circle. Misses outside ball 1. Hauscher weakly flew out to Corey Minor and shallow center to end the line first. Down the corner for a strike. He was up to count 1-1. Hauscher jail. Now we'll go into the stands. Here's some of the chalk art to honor the 6 seniors. We look over, we see Sarah Newman getting loose in the St. Leo bullpen beyond right field. Should have been strike 3. Dooley gets squeezed. Count even 2-2. The Red and Black of Tampa let you know how they thought about that pitch. That time, she breaks it back on the plate and gets her 3rd strikeout.
Now batting number 23, Kendall Crean.
So 2 down for the freshman, Kendall Crean. Struck out when she first saw Dooley. That came to lead off the second. And another first pitch strike pounded home by Dooley. "46 pitches for Dooley. 34 for strikes. Now 47 pitches, 35 for strikes as Crean fouls that one off. Bottom of the fourth. Tampa with all the scoring, 5 runs in the top of the third. And Dooley doing what she does best. Count stays 0-2 to the freshman Crean. Crean just fouls it off in front of home plate in front of Matty Farrell. The prohibitive favorite for Conference Pitcher of the Year goes back to work on the 0-2. Green Jam fouls it off the fence in front of the Spartan dugout along third. St. Leo having no success against her. Green straightaway center. That could change. Minor back over the fence, and 216 is far enough for Kendall Green. Breaks up the shutout. Kendall Green with her 7th home run of the year. And the Lions get on the board. It's 5-1. That's only the 6th home run allowed by Dooley all season. Off the bat of the freshman Kendall Green to put the green and gold on the board. James goes off the top of the screen and into the stands. It was on this very field on senior weekend nearly 2 years ago. The 2-year anniversary would actually be on Monday, where then Amanda James, as a freshman, hit a pinch hit, walk-off grand slam against Rollins. That was in game 1 of the doubleheader. That gave St. Leo a share of the championship as they were battling Tampa for the crown that year. James gets that one, not past the lanky second baseman Christina Clawberg, who leaves 7 mates to play at the end of the inning. But St. Leo gets on the board on the solo shot by Kendall Green for complete. Spartans still up 5-1 on stleolions.com.
In 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
We go on to the top of the 5th. Victor Anderson welcoming you back to University Softball Stadium on stleolions.com and the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. You take a look at Christina Clawberg, made a nice catch to end the bottom of the 4th. And as luck will have it, she leads off the top of the 5th. Last time she was up, she cracked a 3-run home run off the screen in left field to give Tampa a 3-0 edge. And then 3 batters later, Matty Farrell hit a 2-run bomb to left field over the scoreboard. St. Leo got 1 run back on a home run by Kendall Green in the top of the 4th. Auburn takes ball 1 down low. And for Clawberg, a senior who, part of a senior class who has yet to taste the postseason. A light to get herself a chance there. That one goes foul out of the reach of Morris. Just goes into the Tampa dugout entrance. Mouse high wine. Clawberg this time pops it up. Pelon will call off Kelly out behind the circle. 1 down in the 5th.
Number 22, Corinne Myers.
Up comes Corinne Minor. Minor 1 for 2, singled and flew out to right. Minor in front of that one. Out of the reach of Crean and Falsiglia. Towards the field entrance along the St. Leo dugout. At stake for Tampa, a series win keeps their hopes of winning at least a share of the conference title alive and getting that automatic bid. That one misses outside, ball 1. Tampa must win this series and have Florida Tech lose to Eckerd tomorrow to get the automatic bid because of them beating Florida Tech 2 out of 3 back in early March in Tampa. That one's fouled off again. Count 1 and 2. St. Leo with this result and plus Florida Tech's 2 wins sees their chances to win the automatic bid fall even slimmer. We'll talk about that at that liner back to Mounts. Self-defense for the senior. Hangs on to it that time, 2 down. A hot shot back to Mounts and needs a little extra, needs a bit of a moment. She had to prepare for that little screamer back to her way. St. Leo, if they have a chance to win if they have a chance to get themselves the automatic bid to the tournament, the scenario is simple. There's only one scenario only left. That one's down low, ball 1. To Sam Worrell. St. Leo needs to come back, win tonight, win game 2 of the doubleheader, win tomorrow's game, and have Florida Tech lose to Eckerd. That is the only scenario for Coach Aaron Kimberger and company to win their 3rd league title in 4 years. Two and 0 to Worrell, 0 for 2. He's out the breaking ball, takes a strike from Mounts, 2 and 1. St. Leo dropped the spot from 4th to 5th despite having a week off. That was more because of Alabama Huntsville. Their 2 wins against West Florida. Hey, nice catch. That catch is a strike. As he can't say. I thought everyone was so surprised about that ball going inside. Look, I almost got a little crevice inside the left arm of Tyrone Miller. But it was a strike, and the count is 2 and 2. Two-two. Worrell puts a charge in one to right. Back goes Palsher, makes the catch at the edge of the warning track to end the inning. Worrell gave it a whirl, but could not get past Palsher. at the edge of the track. 3 up, 3 down, go to Spartans. On to the bottom of the 5th. Tampa up 5-1.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa.
Going to the bottom of the 5th, it'll be Ashley Morse, Emily Pilon, and DJ Falsiglia taking on Kaylee Dooley. Spartans up 5-1. Trying to eliminate St. Leo from conference title contention and keep their hopes of the conference crown alive. Morris taps at the first pitch. Minor comes in. She was playing in to start. Makes the easy play and 1 away. Victor Anderson saying welcome back to University Softball Stadium on this the final weekend of the 2019 regular season.
Emily Pilon.
1 down for Pilon. Fouled out to Worrell to end the 2nd. Pilon swings at the first pitch. In play, Reyes straddling the line. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Dooley. And not what Coach Aaron Kimberger has in mind. As Falsiglia comes up, let's reset the Tampa defense for you. Chavolier in right. Minor in center. Reyes in left. Worrell at third, Balmer at short, Clawberg at second, Jansen at first. Manny Farrell behind the plate doing the catching. Siglia tries to ignite a rally with the bunter. She'll do so as some late communication between Dooley and Farrell. Farrell charged up, thought she was going to get it, then Dooley comes up, and I think Farrell for a split second when she saw Dooley come in, thought the senior was going to make the play. But she decides, but they both back off Falsiglia with the bunt single. Two down for Burke. Burke, she goes out there, bunt fouls it off to the left. Jaron Kinberger. Has been responsible for a lot of 31 seasons in her time in St. Leo. Liner to center or into the waiting glove of Corinne Minor, and that ends the threat for the green and gold in the 5th. So the 2-out bunt single goes by the wayside. No runs on 1 hit, 1 left. 5 in the books. Tampa still leads 5-1.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world. one emoji at a time.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender. Or the color of your skin. Or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
We go to the top of the sixth inning. Welcome back. Victor Anderson, glad that you're with us on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network and StLeoLions.com. It'll be Maddie Farrell, Emily Jansen, and McKaylee Dooley, 5'6'7", taking on Aria Mounts, who besides that rough third inning when she gave up those 2 home runs and 5 runs, has only limited the Spartans to 1 hit outside of that third inning. Farrell had that 2-run blast that went over the scoreboard and left in that 5-run third inning that I just finished referencing. And Farrell takes a strike belt high. As he canter outside the box at third, loving what she's been seeing from her Spartans so far tonight. Hates on the corner, 0-2. Cantor trying to get the Spartans back in the postseason for the first time since 2015. And still have a chance to win a share of the conference title for the first time also since 2015. Farrell goes down on 3 straight pitches to start the 6th. Strikeout number 3 for Aria Mounts. Again, amazing how an inning can change as Jansen comes to the plate. If Mounts gets that ball cleanly on that grounder, hit awkwardly by Phillips, and she gets that ball to first, in that third inning, not to say Tampa won't get those 5 runs, but the complexion of the inning definitely changes. Jansen, first pitch swings, easy fly ball to left for Du Bois, 2 away. So 2 down for McKaylee Dooley.
Number 9, McKaylee Dooley.
Dooley 0 for 2. Grounded out and popped up to Ashley Morris. Misses down low in the corner, 1-0. Five runs, 6 hits, 2 no errors for Tampa. 1 run, 3 hit, 1 error for St. Leo. Each team has left 2. This is a little bit lower out in their left-handed batter's box, 2-0. Tampa looking to go to 31-10 and go a half game behind Florida Tech in the conference standings. Dooley takes a strike, makes it 2-1. Florida Tech a pair of 1-0 wins earlier this afternoon versus Eckerd. Florida Tech cannot win the conference title outright unless they win tomorrow and Tampa loses a game in the series against St. Leo. Dooley almost gets hit on the left shoulder. Now 3-1. Dooley reaches, they'll bring up Bailey Phillips, who would hit next. Passes on the corner. Dooley was about to toss the bat towards the on-deck circle, but instead we'll have to wait for a 3-2 offering from Mounts. Our pitch is in down low, ball 4. Dooley would take the free pass to first to extend to 6.
Number 15, Bailey Phillips.
So now comes Phillips. Mention how she started the inning. Reaching on that fielding error by Mouse, but she overran that ground ball. She's officially 0 for 2. Lined out to Morris at third, her last time up, back in the 4th. Mouse paints the corner for strike 1. And again, Aria Mouse has pitched well through 4+ innings. Except that the only inning that cost her is that 3rd inning when you're facing someone like McKaylee Dooley. And you know runs and offense will come at a premium as she gets ahead 0-2. You give up a big inning like you did there, and it makes the mountain for any team. It's tough to come back from a 5-run deficit, period, no matter who the pitcher is. Having to do it against the pitcher the caliber of Dooley makes it tenfold difficult. It's on a high corner, 1-2. Dooley stands at first, reached on a 2-out free pass by Aria Mounts, who deals the 1-2. Shoots one past Mounts and a dive with Emily Pelon, and Tampa with 2 on and 2 out in the 6th. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have Coach Cantor come on out and make a change. We'll see who will be. Looks like we'll have a running possibly for Dooley over at second to get some more speed on the base paths. And it'll be the senior Brianna Taphouse. Who we saw, who know has some good speed out in the base paths. So Taphouse running at second.
Pitch running at second, number 10, Brianna Taphouse.
And sets the stage for Balmer. Balmer fouled out and struck out. Inside, ball 1. Tampa will love to get at least 1, if not 2 runs of insurance. St. Leo has the top of the order coming up in the 6th, and Du Bois, Kelly, and Pauscher. Nice hop behind the play by Falsiglia, 2-0. Taphouse pinch runner at second. On at first, Haley Phillips. Mountain trouble, 2-0. 3-0 is that one below the knees. That one catches on the outside half. Obama will keep the bat on the shoulder. See if Mouse can throw home enough to strike. Takes a 3-1 pitch. Burke tracks back, makes the catch. And Tampa's threat is averted. They get a hit and a walk with 2 outs and strand 2. 5.5 down in University Softball Stadium. Tampa still leads 5-1.
In 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me.
You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter. Shortstop.
High jumper. Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
Du Bois, Kelly Poucher at the top of the order, taking on McKaylee Dooley as we go into the bottom of the 6th. Du Bois again continuing the first pitch swinging trend and an easy out to Jansen outside the bag at first. You've seen a lot of that from St. Leo in their second and now third time due to order. As we welcome you back to the ballpark, Victor Anderson. And again, Ken Berger will have a little word with Casey Kelly and Sarah Poucher discussing how they want to attack Dooley as we go into the bottom of the 6th. Dooley's only allowed 3 hits, 1 run. That home run by Kendall Crean in the 4th. 3 strikeouts. And again, is not allowed to walk. On pace to have her 6th consecutive game without a walk. That would stretch to right now 42 in the 3rd innings. And credit to Tampa pitching coach Jackie Davis, who ever since she's come to this Tampa program has churned out ace after ace after ace after ace. And McKaylee Dooley, another in that long line of Tampa studs in the circle. The inside ball 1 to Kelly. Casey over 2, struck out in the 1st, grounded out to second, in the 4th. Kelly gets a bit of a rise ball, fouls it over to the left. All of our runs tonight have come from the long ball. 3-run bomb by Christina Clawberg, 2-run home run by Maddie Farrell in that Tampa 3rd. Solo shot by Kendall Crean in the bottom of the 4th. Kelly goes after the bunch. She goes after her, says Tyrone Miller. Count 1 and 2. A Tampa win eliminates St. Leo from conference championship contention. As Kelly fouls out one towards the entrance on top of the tent. St. Leo came into today's matchup with a magic number of 4 to win the conference title outright. The automatic bid, that magic number is 3. Mitch is on the high corner. Count is even 2 and 2. Tampa does hold the tiebreaker again over Florida Tech. We'll continue to mention that as Kelly deposits one into the waiting glove of Lauren Reyes, who's been rock solid and left. Makes that catch, 2 down in the 6th. And up comes Sarah Poucher.
Now batting number 14, Sarah Poucher.
The top of the order for St. Leo is yet to reach base. They're combined 0 for 8 this evening. Hauscher flew out to center, struck out looking. Hurt 2 times against Dooley. And now will be, no, she'll reach base on almost a great throw by Sam Roel. Slung it sidearm, still almost retired. Hauscher. It's a tough play over at the third base. Playing in with Sam Roel. Roel charged with the air. Up steps Creed. She sends a towering foul ball towards the parking lot. Green took an 0-2 pitch. Just over Corinne Miner in the 216 side and straightaway center for her 7th home run. That came back in the 4th. And we'll tomahawk another one foul. Thankfully, we had those protective screens that line the entrance here of University Softball Stadium. Otherwise, somebody's windshield would have gotten an unwanted souvenir. Up high. Green lays off of it. They'll appeal. She does not go, says Kevin Jack. You saw Jackie Davis pointing over and says, appeal, appeal, appeal. And Kevin Jack was right there, says, nope, she did not offer. Dooley still ahead 1-2. Breaking ball will end the inning. Charging in late as Ballmer calls off Clawberg to make the play. And ends the line part of the 6. So the Lions get one on thanks to an error, but nothing doing after that. 6 in the books. Tampa still leads 5-1 on stleolions.com.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Back here at University Softball Stadium, Victor Anderson Gladys, you're still with us on Sunshine State Conference Digital Network and stleolions.com. Top of the order coming up for Tampa in the 7th inning. Looking to pad to their 5-1 lead. Daria Mounts has really calmed herself down after that 5-run 3rd inning. She's only given up 1 run since then. Only on 1 hit since then. That was a 2-out single in the 6th. Mounts for the evening, 6 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 earned. Walked 1, struck out 3. Chevalier, Clawberg, Miner coming up for Leslie Cantor and her Spartans. Looking to win their 31st game on the year. And if you had the 7th inning for our public address announcer incorrectly pronounced the leadoff hitter for Tampa, you are a winner. Congratulations. First pitch by Chevalier, center field. Burke looks up, glove up, ball in the glove, 1 away. So here comes one of the main reasons Tampa has their 5-1 advantage. The senior Christina Clawberg has played a great second base and also had that 3-run blast to get the scoring started in the third. She's 1 for 3 this evening. First pitch shot back up the middle past Mounts, and Clawberg with a 2-hit evening. And I'll bring up Corinne Miner.
Number 22, Corinne Miner.
I'll bring up Corinne Miner. Miner today, she's 1 for 3. Hit a hot shot back to Mounts, back in the fifth, and that was kind of more self-defense than great defense by the Lions senior righty. Sails high, ball 1. Mounts looking to get herself out of this inning. On the second hit she's allowed after the third inning. That one misses down low and in, ball 2 near the dirt. Tampa does have speed, but will not steal bases. As a team, they're 14 of 17 in stolen bases this season. Upstairs, ball 3. And for the first time since that third inning, we'll see DJ Falsiglia have a conversation with Mounts in front of the circle. Spartans up 5-1, top of the 7th, 1 down, 3-0 count to Corinne Miner. Christina Clawberg on at first. Takes all the way, count 3-1. A nice contingent of Tampa fans down below over to our left. Gets inside, he makes the count full 3-2. Tampa, St. Leo has played Tampa more than any team has played the Spartans in the conference. This is meeting number 125. St. Leo holds the lead 65-59, but Tampa looking to make it 6 of the last 7. Liner back to Morris. Goal gets away from Kendall Green. Carlberg will move on over to second. Morris got a hot smash off the bat of Miner. Tried to throw it over to double off Clawberg. Got away from Green. And Christina will takes the extra base and goes over to second. Second air for the green and gold in the field. Sam Worrell comes up. Sam, one of 2 Spartans in the lineup to fail to reach base. She's 0 for 3. Goes low. Got away from DJ. Not enough for Clawberg to risk going to third. Where Sam, a product of Central Florida, went to Oviedo High School and is the older sister of Rollins freshman pitcher Ashley Worrell, who's been tremendous in her first year for Coach Michelle Frew. Sure, they had a few moments when Rollins and Tampa played earlier this season. 1-1, 2 down, top 7. Clawberg over at second. Mounts even with Worrell 1-1. And now it's ahead 1-2. She took a little bit off the string. And Worrell couldn't get in front of it. looks in. Mounts, starts right high and sends the 1-2. High over. Falsiglia gets a gratuitous bounce, but Clawberg enough to scurry on over to third. So Clawberg now on third thanks to the wild pitch. Count is even to Worrell, 2-2. Down low and in the dirt again, 3-2. Mounts has eclipsed 100 pitches in this outing. Here's the 3-2. Worrell gets jammed, fouls it over to the bullpen towards left. Yeah, I love what Tampa has been able to do, continuing to extend innings and increase that pitch count from Aria Mounts. Worrell again will smash that one foul. That's why he had those protected screens along the entranceway. Now set to throw her 8th pitch of the at-bat. Worrell will give her a little extra time to think about it. Mounts wants to make sure she gets the signs outside of from the first base side from Coach Aaron Kinberger. Third pitch with the count 3-2. And she loses Worrell. So we'll see a pinch runner coming for Worrell over at first. That's going to be Emily Profit. So Profit will run at first. So now Maddie Farrell with a chance to kind of put an exclamation point on this game one for Tampa. Ace of strike. She had the 2-run blast over the scoreboard in the third. Also struck out twice. That's pushes her back. It's down low and in the dirt. Alsiglia will simply allow the speedy sophomore Profit to scoot over to second. Don't want to risk a throw that could be enough to let Clawberg to try and score from third. So now 2 in scoring position for Farrell. Hitters count 2-1. Still 2 outs in the top of the 7th. This is high, 3-1. See if Farrell will keep the bat on the back shoulder here, make Mounts throw her a strike. 3-1 coming up. Got underneath that one. Kelly comes in, and that ends the Tampa 7th. So the Spartans once again threaten. They can't put anything across. No runs, 1 hit, 2 more Spartans left. On to the bottom of the 7th. St. Leo down to their final 3 outs, trailing 5-1.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Victor Anderson welcoming you back to University Softball Stadium. And take a look at McKaylee Dooley, 3 outs away from tying her own school record that she helped tie last year with 25 victories back in 2018. Also, we'll tie the record with Kayla Cox, Deanna Henry out in 2011, and Julia Morrow back in that 2015 team that last made the NCAA tournament. Sort of the who's who in Tampa pitching over this last decade under tutelage of pitching coach Jackie Davis. James Moore's Pelon, the last hope for St. Leo, misses high, does Dooley to even up the count 1-1. Dooley earlier this afternoon was named a top 25 finalist for the Division II Player and Pitcher of the Year awards. Lazy fly ball to the left. Another easy catch for Lauren Reyes, 1 down. Defensive change for Tampa. Lauren Pasco now in the game in right. So it's Reyes, Miner, and Pasco the sparring outfield. Up comes Ashley Morris. Morris 0 for 2. Morris takes strike 1. Miner Dooley has scattered 3 hits, one of them the home run by Kendall Green. Has been getting ahead of hitters in those first pitch strikes. She has Morris ahead. Morris down 0-2. Morris will waste that one and stay alive. 1 down, bottom 7. Tampa up 5-1. Looking to eliminate St. Leo from championship contention and reduce their magic number in the process to get the automatic bid to 2. This is up high, ball 1. One, 2. Another weak pop-up. Actually, will be just in the outfield. Miner right there, 2 down. Dooley's getting a lot of flyouts and lazy ones at that tonight. 2 down for Pelon. The last hope for St. Leo. In at the knees, ball 1. Tampa using the long ball in the 3rd inning and strong pitching from their ace, and will pick up victory number 31 of the season as she flies out the passcode to end the ball game. And Dooley ties her program record 25th win as Tampa takes game one of this doubleheader by a 5-1 score. Tampa 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They leave 6. St. Leo 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. They strand 3. Dooley picks up the win. She improves to 25-6 on the year. Mouse takes the loss. She falls to 12-7. With the win, St. Leo officially eliminated from championship contention, and Tampa keeps their hopes of winning the conference title alive and well. Game 2 will start approximately 30 minutes. For more action, go to stleolions.com and follow the Lions on Twitter at StLeoSB. Victor Anderson saying stay tuned for more action here at University Softball Stadium.